I don't own the rights to this music.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less. Stop the room when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Say less.
That's how I be heading. This for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracking, put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it down for them. Come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartment. Stay shiny. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like the New Orleans. Real shiny. Like the Magnolia. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling, cold 3 on 4. She don't want a 16 renegade on the make it. Buy a tree, no love. I'ma sleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran. Gotta watch for the camera.
Well, the summer humidity has abated, the roof is open, and it's time for football at NRG Stadium here in Houston, Texas. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Powers ahead at the 45. And some space here.
Let's go, Houston.
Still on his feet.
God.
And
It's such a goat.
Touchdown. Derrick Henry, 60 yards. And the Ravens go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
What a move by the big man. Like he ain't getting a move. What a move.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Stroud sets up the play action. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running left, it's Mixon. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up.
Got to shut that bullshit down, man.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to shut that bullshit down.
Stroud looking to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Stroud to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud.
Oh, that's me.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Again, it's Henry.
Get off me, little dude. Get off.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10. Jackson.
No, that's a hot pass, man.
Intercepted.
A hot pass.
Set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Look how bad he threw that shit. That's crazy.
Now Stroud. He finds his running back, Mixon.
That's dead in the water. That's
So
your
nothing
offense.
new in there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Oh,
And open
shit.
downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown. Houston. Stephon Diggs, 41 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Straight up, dude. They got a damn bunt the line out.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
Get up.
Shoves him aside. Jalen
Come on,
Petrie
Henry.
coming up to bring him
Come
down. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. Jackson now. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 46 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Tucker now to add the point after.
All right, we're going to make up for that shit, Lamar.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe get this game tied up.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
On the quick, right?
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Why Tony?
Stroud. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Stroud now on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Well, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage.
What the fuck kind of defense is that, man?
Nico Collins, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown
what the fuck is that?
puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Hurt right there.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And not willing to risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles? And it's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. As the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
That's the score. Ravens 21, Texans 13. Just
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. And Stroud now to throw.
Oh, you gotta pick that. You gotta pick that.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep is Steven Sims. This will be fielded at the 17.
Bro, we caught fair catch.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter. Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Play action. Here's Stroud. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And it's incomplete.
Should have been a pick, but we'll take
And
that
they
sack.
turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens.
Oh, yeah, get him up out of here. He up out of here, Drake. He up out of here. Let's go, man. Let's get to the next one, man. We're on the 5-game winning streak. I make them look like they're home, but I make them look like they trash. So to the next game. Get one more game. 5-game winning streak. We were trying to get to that 50 in a row, though. We wanted that 50.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor.
They messed me up against Baltimore.
Justin Tucker has it all teed up, and he's going to do the honors as we're off in Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap.
Oh, shit, I ain't got a friendly quit on this bitch. That shit crazy. No, they don't got a friendly quit, so we forced to play. That's crazy, huh?
In this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Taken in by Likely. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds Aguilar. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. On 4th down. Caught deep behind the line.
Yeah, let's eat.
And this is picked up by the Ravens.
Big man. Big man, what are you doing?
Return comes to an end with the tackle. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to look for. Right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fight.
And he gets in, touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
Yeah.
1st down, here's Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Lamar throwing again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Jackson's going to throw again. He's got Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here. Jackson yet again. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Get out of there.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
It's going to be a big boy stop right
It's
here.
getting a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big
Big boy
decision to
stop
make.
right here.
You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or you're now forced to put the ball in the air.
Gonna keep this one and go.
Big boy stop
It'll be
right
touchdown
here.
short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they're gonna touch him down after a short pickup. Now the Ravens are gonna use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they finally bring him down. But that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Henry running to the left.
He can't get to him. He can't catch to him.
Gets up the edge
He
to
can't
the
get to
35.
him. Get loose.
The 40.
Get loose. Get
Along
loose,
the
Henry.
sideline
Get loose.
inside the
Get
25.
loose.
It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Yeah.
The Ravens pull out in front for their
Nobody fuck with me
13-10.
on this game.
Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time,
Man,
Brock. He
nobody fucking
found a
with me on
seam,
this game,
got
bro.
through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have
Oh, way
singles
too
hitters,
much,
right?
right?
And you love those,
Way
and you
too
appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And
Way
he
too
got
much,
all of
bro.
that one out of the
I'm
back of the
crazy,
end zone
bro.
for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
I'm in a crazy bag right now.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. On 2nd and less than a yard. Escapes the pocket.
Pick.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too.
Oh my goodness. What
That
a
brings
pick
us to the
there,
2-minute
bro.
warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens driving ahead. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Lamar back to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Yep, go get him. Go get him.
He smartly
Go
won't
get
risk
him.
something here and just chucks it
Go
away.
get him.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Chased out to his right.
Ugh.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
He's on the move. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. And again, it's Jackson. He brings it in.
We couldn't hit
For the
him.
Baltimore touchdown.
Oh, we couldn't hit him.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Definitely scored too fast, bro.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Deontay Hardy to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. On the move, headed right. On the run, they connect on the deep shot. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for
That's
what
our
little
final
remains
one?
this half.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I did not know that shit. Oh.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Oh, I did not know that shit. Every time I come up.
Now it's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. Avoids some trouble there. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lamar now from the gun.
Got you.
And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. And they're trying something here. They fake the spike.
Yeah, he's supposed to spike the ball.
They kept charging and got there to take him down.
Supposed to spike the
And they're
ball.
headed in reverse after that sack.
Why did he spike
So we're
the
through
ball?
2
That's
quarters
spike.
now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the
Yeah,
NFL
good
on
job.
EA Sports.
He spiked the ball. What a glitch, bro.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
What happened to my timeout?
Hardy on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is Henry on 2nd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
What the fuck is that?
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up.
We got this.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's going to push one deep down the right. For a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing a 4th down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He'll throw it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
So now we
Even
can
the best
catch.
receivers
That's
have
crazy.
got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Finds a man, right side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short on the 15.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the gun, Jackson.
How did he get that ball out?
And it falls to the ground. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Now Jackson on 3rd down.
Give me that shit.
Bring
What?
it in over the middle.
Look at EA holding me. Look at EA holding me.
Team there.
Bullshit.
And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Look at this bullshit the whole
That
time.
was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field.
Some
Unfortunately,
bullshit.
they just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Running for it. Here's Henry.
Oh, I missed that tackle.
Reaches the 12-yard
Fuck.
line before the stop was made. Offense in the hurry up here. Pistol snap to Jackson. The throw is caught.
Look at the cheating. Look at the cheating, bro.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter. That could
Look at the cheating.
That one splits
Oh
the
my
uprights.
god. Look at the
And the
fucking
Ravens tie things up at 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him
Get the
down to the
fucking
26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. He's back to throw.
Oh.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Oh, good.
And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6.
Oh, good.
Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
We should have took off
I'm all
running.
for these great group celebrations.
Oh, we
and,
should have
you
took
I'm
off
not
running.
to no fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
We just got to play some
Just
defense
one
next
quarter
time.
remaining in this one. And after that last
Got
second
to
score
play
in the
some
3rd,
defense.
we'll resume play with a kickoff.
Next time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Bailing his feet the whole game.
Jackson trying again after the pick.
Look, they trying to bail him
That
out.
one
Look
is
at that
incomplete.
shit,
Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Look at that shit.
It arrived as the ball did to
Trying
break
to
things
bail
up.
him out.
And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
The whole game, bro. They bailing him out the whole game.
Throwing again is Lamar. He finds Aguilar. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw.
Back up on there.
That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Jackson's going to throw again. Flush down out to his left.
Gotcha.
Throwing on the run, deep down. It's
How the
complete.
fuck did you step out of
They
bounds?
left him wide open downfield. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Lamar throwing again. Forced out to his right.
Throw the ball.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
Has it in close. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Trying to run with Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Oh.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by 7. So now, here's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Henry. And he pushes him
How do you get on
closer
tackle
to the 3.
again, bro?
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone
Oh,
either.
shit. They've been saving your ass. They've been saving your ass all game. Yeah, saving this young man the
3
whole
plays
game.
haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Quick throw right side. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get
Yeah,
the
we got to
stop?
play against EA every
That
fucking
one
game.
right down the
Every
middle.
game.
And
Every
the
game we got
Ravens
to play
tie this
against
game at
EA.
21.
Every game.
Now
Hell
Tucker
no.
on to handle the kickoff.
Except for EA. Nah, that's all EA, bro. EA
And
been
that's over
dealing.
the 20, the landing
We've
zone,
been
and
dealing
almost
the whole
everything
time.
else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
We be throwing the ball right to us. It's fear.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him
how
before
is
it's
he getting rid
released.
of it? Oh,
That sure
that should've
altered
been
the throw.
bad.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Here he is to throw.
Pick! Give me that
Oh
shit.
my goodness, it's intercepted.
We gone.
Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
We gone.
And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return.
He's
And I know
falling
it
behind.
pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a
Why they
potential
keep
pick
picking the
six?
wrong
I
play,
think
bro?
everybody deserves a little credit on the
They
field for
keep
that
picking the
effort.
wrong play, bro. Okay, well, we got a foot, so We good. We got a foot.
Out of the gun, Henry. And the defense gets there to force a
got
small
it.
loss. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Let's go.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
All right, here we go. Second down. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right.
Throw it.
Oh, he lost the football.
What? He lost
And
it.
this is picked up by the Ravens. And they stop him.
Look at
before he
this
gets
bullshit.
much on the
They
return.
be bullshitting, bro. We threw the
Using
fucking
this
ball
play to
away.
Try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down.
Some bullshit.
But you know what?
That's
Throw
some
it all
bullshit.
away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone
That's some
football.
bullshit.
And the
They always
defense
fucking
pounces on
dick
that
on
one in
this
a
game,
hurry.
man. That is some bullshit.
On first down, Jackson flushed out of the pocket.
He gotta be sucking some dick on this game, bro. He gotta be sucking dick on this game. Oh my god. He's sucking dick on
Clutch
this game.
score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That's some bullshit.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
We threw the fucking ball away, bro. We threw the ball away. How hard is it to throw the ball away, though? Really?
Now
Jesus
Tucker on
Christ,
to the
EA.
kickoff.
We threw the fucking ball away, bro.
This one's
Crazy.
fielded at the 40-yard line. And the
We
return
threw the ball
sets them
away.
up just
Yeah.
beyond their own
Crazy.
20.
Formation. Alright, let's see here. Oh, goodness.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Okay, how much time we got?
13.
Now it's Lamar. He's on the move. Trying to push it deep downfield.
Fucking the court.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's
Well
crazy.
covered on that
bro.
play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Jackson to throw it. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time.
He's
And they
still-
don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet.
Oh,
There's a flag
goodness,
on the
bro.
field.
That's crazy.
So the
how
offense
he
was
had
right to
this
be
fucking
walking
dick.
backwards. The
That's
flag does go
crazy.
against them. So it ends as a
Yeah,
win for
this
the
game
Ravens.
wrapped up.
And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very
Yeah,
end, but their
this game
defense
wrapped
carried
up.
that
EA on
small
that dick
lead through to the
sucking
finish
shit.
line as they escape with the victory.
Oh, nigga.
So for Brock
Who
Huard
arm
and everyone
tackled
here
Derrick
on our
Henry,
great
big
crew,
ass?
I'm
Come
Kate
on,
Scott,
EA.
and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
That shit is fucking ridiculous.